25th season. He relies on all the experience.
Hello, I believe I'm live. I was struggling with technical difficulties, but I am watching the game, and what we're seeing means Brian must have won the week.
The pass is setting up the run. A couple good runs now. The back end of this drive set up by their early success throwing the football. See Brian Ferentz and his father Kurt. Brian mentioned that as well as the offensive coordinator play caller said last week they just didn't run the ball effectively enough, and that was a recipe for success. They felt like going in with an offensive line group that they felt has matured well through the early portion of this season. Here's his main guy right here, Eric Hall. That's the tight end who transferred with him from Michigan. They've got great chemistry together. And with the play clock dwindling down, Iowa's going to take their first time out. So the quick start for the Hawkeyes, not entirely ideal there to have to take the time out just a couple minutes into this first quarter. But offensively, we heard it. Everybody in the building yesterday, whether it was players or coaches, said, we flushed that. We got rid of it. And Kurt was pretty adamant that, you never really know until you get to the game. Yeah. Well, so far, so good. Just look at the difference from a week ago to today. The first couple of plays almost matching the yardage of what they had on game last week. And most of that yardage they had last week was in their first two possessions. After that, and a couple of turnovers, it really went south on them in a hurry. But they look sharp, and they do look focused and locked into Cade McNamara 3 for 3 after going 5 for 14 a week ago against Penn State's defense. Michigan State is missing a number of starters on the defense.
Hello, whoever's in here. Oh, hi, Todd. Yeah, working now. I'm just letting everybody know that I had issues. But this is what I was going to do in the pregame is tell you guys right here. Eric All needs to catch that. But this right here, what we're seeing means Brian won the week. There was huge beef between Kirk and the offense this week. I've told a few of you guys. And what we're seeing on this first drive means Brian won. Kirk must have gave the keys to Brian because this is what they should have been doing. Plus, Cade is also another week into learning the offense as well. Seth slipped. He slipped. It was a nice whip route, but he slipped. Really nice whip route. Who else is in here? Is it just you, Todd? I got a bunch of messages asking me.
Stevens, and Iowa gets points to start the game. They win the toss, they elect to receive, and they cash in with a long field goal from their sophomore to go out in front early.
Eric All should have caught that dang ball. Right, but it was a good start. It was a good start, but that to me that tells me Brian won the week. There's been major league turmoil in the locker room this week. And I told a few of you guys, the people that I tell things to, but I don't. But I'm not worried about it now because if they don't win, I would really, if they don't let Brian do what he wants to do, I would really love it. Like, and they end up losing if they would let Kirk go and then just make Brian or Woods, whoever. I would like him to give Brian the head coach spot for the rest of the year if they did let Kirk go. And just so there's no excuses for Brian, then we can see what it could have been like. But Casey, I don't think he called him out. I think Kay just asked the question honestly. I don't understand what he did. What makes people think he called him out? He just said, I don't call plays. Did people really think Cade called plays? So I'm the opposite of you on that. You're with Dean as far as that's concerned, Casey. I do not see it. All I see is the media making a big deal out of a player being honest. I don't call plays. So I don't think he called him out. I mean, it didn't do anything. The only what did something was only having 70 yards of offense and having everybody go after him. And it made Brian mad. That's why Brian and Kirk have been going at it. No, I don't think Cade was throwing. I mean, how do you expect him to answer the question? He answered the question honestly. The question was, what do you think you can do or something like that to get the wide receivers involved? He's like, I don't call the plays. Like, what did he say? I mean, it's like 50-50 with people I talk to. I mean, a lot of people are like Dean and Casey, and then there's a lot of people like you and me, Todd. Like, I don't get why people think he was called out. I think what he just answered the question honestly. I don't know how else you could answer that unless you lie and say that he's been calling plays. Like, I don't know exactly how people expect him to answer that question. All he did was answer it honestly. I mean, he said, I don't call the plays. But I think the media wanted to run with it and make it seem like that. Hey, everybody, hit the like button if you haven't. Hit the like button for a defensive stop right here for those who haven't hit it yet. We have 7 of us in here. Rinse or ride, Brian? Rinse or ride? Yeah. No, you can't give the playbook to Cade. What plays? He's not going to know what to do. He didn't do it at Michigan. All he did at Michigan was hand the ball off and complete passes on 3rd down. It wasn't like Cade was like this all-star. I mean, he only passed for, 2,300 yards or something? Like, what would he call? Why do people think he's an offensive coordinator? I don't get it. He's very accurate. All he needs to do is learn the offense. Right, yeah, Brian. I think so. The dude can't catch. I mean, that stopped the drive. It should have been 3rd and 1. It ended up 3rd and 5 because Cade dropped the ball. And it was like right here. It was not a tough throw. It wasn't anything. So I think so. No, you can't let Cade call plays. I mean, he's never done that before. And you don't want a college kid calling plays anyway. He'd be throwing the ball on every down. Because the play calling hasn't been awful. Against Penn State, what was awful was the game planning and not protecting the offensive tackles. That was Iowa defense right there. Mike, it's not looking good. He's got a lot of drop passes this year. So I'm not going to say he sucks. He just drops the ball a lot, more than we're used to from the tight end spot. Now we get the offense back out there. Look at that punt. Michigan State has a punter, guys. Yeah, the game plan was awful. Not attacking the outside at all. not helping the offensive tackles with those speed rushers. Hey, Casey, did you see what those speed rushers did to Northwestern as well? On plays where Northwestern did not block the defensive end, outside linebackers, whatever they call them at Penn State, they just went straight around their offensive tackles just like they did against us. If you don't help those, they have sprinter speed on the outside. Literally, if you do not help those OTs, there's going to be 0 OTs in the country that's going to stop those guys. You have to chip. You have to help. If you go empty, you have to find a way to at least chip those guys to give their offensive line a chance. Just saw the score. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Well, then you missed the opening. I mean, Penn State wasn't there in the first half. It was just like Iowa, Western Michigan in the first half. Penn State fumbled on the opening kickoff, gave Northwestern a field goal to start the game. They actually went backwards after on that. They went backwards like 5 yards. I did not know he was on the sidelines. Coach, I got to say the amount of people giving the DM pass. Yeah, you and Brian both. Suter feels the same way, Mike. I mean, I agree. Because it was the second drive of the game. I think they had a 17-play drive, right? So the offense didn't do that. There was a lot of 3-and-outs, which hurt to get them to 97 plays. But the second drive of the game, they went 17 yards before the D was – I mean, D couldn't have been tired on the second drive of the game. So, I mean, I got it. I could see it both ways, Mike, but you're right. Brian Suter's been saying that all week about the defense. Oh, it was a great game. They just don't play defense. That's the Pac-12. That's what I don't understand why, like everybody, I don't understand. Iowa fans are just nuts. Like, oh, these guys are coming, blah, blah, blah. None of them play defense. Like Oregon tries. They play a little defense, but nobody else does. The other team that plays defense is Utah, and they're going to the Big 12. So, I mean, yeah, I'm not worried about USC because they got to be able to score against Iowa, and their defense is bad to where Iowa is definitely going to be able to score on them. Maybe not 41 like Colorado did, but they're going to be able to score. And we saw the last time Iowa played them. USC has only played defense during the Pete Carroll era. That's it. And that's because he was a defensive-minded coach. I mean, I'm not going to say that yet. We'll find out today. Last week, after all the stuff I heard this week about what's going on with Kirk, like I said, if they end up losing this one, I would not care if they let Kirk go, make Brian or Woods the head coach for the rest of this year, let Brian do what he wants to do. It's not what's going on. The conservativeness is not healthy, and it almost seems to be get rid of it, Cade. Do not take a sack. Should have just threw it away.
Injured, he just was running. There was no contact. They just kind of face planted on the ground. And you could see last week in a scramble or in a bootleg situation when he ran that it was still kind of bothering him. But this time it looked like it's a painful situation for him as well. And you can feel just the collective gasp and really concern from the crowd here and the fan base. This was the quarterback that they went out, they pursued. Had an outstanding run at Michigan, going 13-3 as a starter. We'll check on him when we come back. And
we're done.
Well,
What about these?
that's interesting.
Looks like
Mike, it does. You're right. That's why I want him to have a knee brace. If you end up being right, Mike, I've been saying this whole time, I've been wanting him in a knee brace. Has nothing to do with this damn thigh why I wanted a knee brace. That doesn't look like thigh. God, why did Joey get hurt? Deacon's going to minimize that playbook big time.
Marathon knows that fans are the true profile of any team. So for every drill master, all-star athlete, and face-paint fixer, Marathon is here to keep you and your team fueled.
Nervous now, guys. This does appear. Hey, everybody, since we got time, hit the like button, everybody. That way other people will see it as well. Yeah, you should have stood away, Brian. Especially if it's a ligament. Hit the like button for Kate's health. How about that? Everybody who hasn't hit the like button, hit the like button. We got some people in here. But yeah, Brian, you should have just chucked it. If that ends up being a knee, that's going to just... That's going to put a damper on a lot of things. Yeah, the boss was hurt as well. That's why the boss isn't the backup. He was hurt as well. Yeah, like and share it. That a baby, Todd. Did you share it, Todd? I guess I should share it into my page, huh?
So sad to see. I mean, he's battled through so much stuff. They got off to a good start. Now, for his backup, Deacon Hill, first and foremost, he has to get this snap cleanly. And do that, he'll just charge forward. He's a big body, listed at 6'3", nearly 260 pounds. And the transfer from Wisconsin does provide a little bit of breathing room. The good news for Iowa, they have one of the best punters in the country, and Torrey Taylor will have to try to flip the field best he can. But now the concern means past that. The rest of this game, potentially, if Cade McNamara can't return, Deacon Hill, new to this program, arrived in the spring. They said he's just been getting comfortable both with the system and with his teammates. But he's got a rocket arm. He's not as mobile as Cade, maybe, but he does have ability, and we'll see what he's got moving forward tonight. So Taylor is in there.
Man, boom that son of a gun.
How about that? This kid is ridiculous. Henry, and nowhere to go. That's under coverage and then special teams. Kirk Barrett said that Iowa was going to have to win that considerably tonight, and that's a great start from Taylor and company. Well, first of all, Eckley from Michigan State did a beautiful job of pinning Iowa down around the 2-yard line.
Getting some messages.
On this one, Taylor has his heels right
That's what it kind of looked like that, Cade. Cade. Dean?
You get the feeling anyway, even before the McNamara injury, the field position was going to be huge in this game. Both punters showing a good thing here to start. Get that one 56 yards. First down carry. Nate Carter, who has had a spectacular start to his Michigan State career, and trying to.
Who the heck had contain on that side?
As we take a look at our big shots, brought to you by Nisa. Yeah, well, Nate Carter, who just ran that football, has had a really nice start to the season here. Malik Carter, we've already seen him catch the ball twice. On defense, Deontay Craig, a defensive end, and Cooper DeJean, they had 3 pick-sixes a year ago, 5 total.
Hey, Mike, are you at the game?
He's an outstanding athlete and all-around football player for the Hawkeye defensive backs. Set it down, Kim over the middle, right back to Carr, who breaks the tackle, stays on his feet, and explodes just shy of the 30.
This ain't looking good.
He's just such a big target, and he has a good feel for the zone on this one. Schulte, the safety, is there just a hair late. back, but personal foul. Hands to the face. Defense number 85. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down. Logan Lee, the senior right tackle, that nose tackle area just over the top of that right side, the left side.
Okay, Casey.
Offensive side, and a little bit too much right coming up. Left hand right there. Yep, see the left hand. And a costly penalty because they got to catch the car, and now they add extra yards. Inside the red zone. First down, Kim, swing it to the outside. Carr looking for that corner. He can't find it on the edge. Tripped up by Wampa. I like the attack mode right now by Jay Johnson. He's spreading the ball around, but Malik Carr is definitely the go-to guy.
Good Lord. This is...
with this really solid Iowa defense.
We're going to have to play defense like we did last year.
He said he looks at him as a security blanket, makes it easy on everything else. This time they pitch it, Carter. And he picks up 2 more. It'll be 3rd and short with another flag.
Please be holding. Don't be another hands to the face.
This is where Iowa typically, under defensive coordinator Phil Parker, has been at their best. In the red zone, keeping teams out of the end zone, not giving up big plays. Barnett.
Yeah, it fits his knee again. He's too injury prone.
Was a great defensive back himself at Michigan State.
Thank you.
Evan Morris is the backup tight end who's in for Malik Carr. Here he is right here. And this is a costly penalty. And penalties and turnovers have been the problem. The illegal block from that position on the line of scrimmage. And it sets it back. We talked to Cooper DeJean, star defensive back from Iowa, about Phil Parker, the defensive coordinator.
Come on, babe. We need a turnover.
They just got a little bit more room to work with Kim. Gets through the hole, across the 20, picks up a couple there. DeJean does make the tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. And Cade McNamara, everybody in this building right now is
That's his knee.
hoping for positive news, and that looks like anything but. I can't imagine if it's any good news. I mean, he's not putting any weight on his left leg at all, and they're taking him into the locker room now.
That's not his quad.
He dealt with a season-ending injury last year, suffered in Michigan, comes over, you mentioned it, just 9 days into camp. He has the quad injury, just starting.
Son of a...
And goes down just 2 plays into the second drive of the game. Carr back in the game, 3rd and 14. Then the screen on Carr. He's going to have to survey through. He's tripped up across the 15, and Wampa delivers that final hit. Michigan State with a good response, a chance to tie the ball game here. Noah Kim, nice job taking care of the football. The penalty really set us up.
Now, starting with the ball kind of hurts
Michigan State 30
because we might need to start with the ball in the second half. Hill, I hope you're ready, buddy. Why did he take off and run like that and not wear a knee brace? Why did he not have a knee brace on? Duh. Does anybody remember what his first knee injury was? Anybody? I don't remember if it's a left or right now. All of a sudden, I forgot. Yeah, Casey, yeah. Do you remember what his first one was, though, Casey? Was it his left or his right? Is this a remake? So, and now it's the left. Oh, my God. We just can't have nice things at all. Why is my camera so high? And all he did was cut. Like, well, no, I know about the quad. I'm talking about his knee injury, Casey. Remember, he injured his knee at Michigan. He sat out a year. And this is his left. Yeah, I wasn't paying that close attention, Dean, but if that's what you saw, then yeah. And now it's his left. Well, at least he got his $800,000 for coming to Iowa. God. Get Marco out. Let's go, Marco. Even though he doesn't know the playbook at all. He hasn't even been working on the playbook stuff. Oh, my God. The worst play in history right there.
Well, this is the 49th meeting between these two teams. A very even series. Iowa leads 24-22-2. But this one, a big one, 2015 Big Ten Championship. And Mark D'Antonio and the Spartans got the victory to get into the college football playoff, but eventually lose to Alabama that year. But a close, hard-fought game. And for Noah Kim in this offense, Malik Carr, they're just trying to find that rhythm, tie the game on that last drive, and now we'll go to the backup quarterback on the other side, Deacon Hill. And one other reminder, at the end of this first quarter, one of the coolest traditions in all of college football, we've got the Hawkeye Kinnick wave, where everybody in this stadium will turn to the Children's Hospital that overlooks Kinnick Stadium and will wave to the kids.
This is going to be hard.
I got a chance to experience it last year, Tom. It really is.
But Michigan State hasn't game planned for Hill. So, I mean, this could be the game where Hill, because Hill doesn't have any tape on him. This is when backup quarterbacks do good and then suck the next week. So, let's go, Deacon. I got 9 guys up there. You got 9, and he can't audible. He can't do anything different. They had 9 guys up there. Yeah, look at that.
Everybody around the line of scrimmage, there were 3 tight ends in, and Michigan State says, we have to see if this backup quarterback can do anything throwing the football. We're not going to let you just line up and run it and try to protect it.
Well, this Iowa team did face Scotty Hazelton defense in 2017 when he was at Wyoming. Now 2nd and 13.
Cut inside! If he goes hard inside where his lineman was.
Long yardage for this Iowa offense, but a very productive play for Brian Ferentz's offense on 2nd down, being behind the sticks. Again, staying on schedule is important for all teams, but paramount for an offense like Iowa.
That was something that
Trips. Okay, and we got a tight end in that can block. Okay, now we can block. You got trips left. And all falls down. Why do we keep going to all? My God, we just keep going to all. We had trips to the other side. They were playing zone, it looked like, because they were both facing. Are all 3 of them over there? So far, all has a drop and a slip. Well, it was behind him a little bit, but if he doesn't slip, he could have turned around and maybe caught it. He would have been able to see where it was. He had his guy inside position, which is the most important thing. He would have just boxed the guy out. Oh, my God. We're going to sit here and play this defense again? I mean, this is silly. What we're doing on defense so far is silly. They don't have anybody that's going to just burn you. Treat these guys like you did Purdue last year. Get up on them. Ah, they're up on them. Look at this. Except Coop. Okay, now he is. Need outside contain. Good job, Castro. At least Castro didn't let him get around him. I don't quite understand what you're saying, Mike. Unless you're talking to Brian. Oh, okay. You're talking to Suter. Never mind. Never mind. Why is everybody on Iowa falling down? Why is everybody falling down? What the fudge? Yeah, we knew that, Casey, didn't we? We're not going to say more than that. We can't afford to play off this time. They don't have the talent to play this far off. We have to get the ball back to the offense so Hill gets comfortable. Ah! I hope to get to do some good clapping.
Change your style. It's okay to change your mind. And to change things up.
Yeah, right, Dean? Of course it's lower body. We have eyes. Yeah, Mike, but usually that was an outlier of a game. Like, usually Parker adjusts. Like, he lets you do that the first drive of the game and then adjust to it. That game, he never adjusted. I assumed it's because they were just playing to not get blown out. But now they have the talent to beat this team. There's no reason for them to be playing this soft at all today. It's silly. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Yeah, it's looking. You're going to hear all the coach speak, but just to let you guys know, it does appear that Cade's probably done for the year. So they know, but they obviously got to do test. But it's not good. Iowa can't have nice things. He doesn't have a choice. They have no choice, South Bend. The only bad part is it appeared Brian won the argument this week. The offense was what Brian wanted. But now does Kirk say, oh, we got to change because, Deacon, blah, blah, blah. Yep, I knew it. Nice tackle, whoever you were. Jackson. Okay, now it's 3rd and 5. This is what killed us at Penn State. If they play 7 yards off on 3rd and 5, I'm going to break this thing down. My bottle of water fell. Hope you guys felt that. Uh-oh. Low battery, low battery, low battery. No way. I was hoping he was going to fumble. Low battery, everybody, low battery. About to make an earthquake happen. They're going to go for it, aren't they? Oh, my. You idiot! Oh, my God. Was that Lee? Was that Logan Lee? What the? Get Lee out of there. Oh, they are. Good God. You're too damn old to be freaking jumping off sides with the ball right in front of you. They got Black in there now. Destroy somebody, Black. Oh, they blitzed. Jackson got cut, but we actually blitzed. Do you believe that? on, Black. Send another blitz. You have to. You have more talent than they have. Use it. Get in there, Evans. That was a good play call. That was a great play call.
He was trying to walk it out with some tape around it when he got back out of the tent. He had been testing it out, but has since left the field on his own will to go to the locker room, guys.
All right, appreciate it, KT. 10th play the drive, run up the middle for first down. Nate Carter, Jay Higgins met him, and Carter dragged him forward for an extra 2 yards.
Really like the mix of run pass on third down. That's the second time they've run the football on a third down situation, and Carter picks it up. And they went a little tempo that time, too. Wanted to see if they could get a quick snap. And Carter shows that hard-nosed running ability.
This isn't gonna be good, guys.
Combines old school with new school, already up to 400 yards.
Right? Exactly, Mike.
With the Spartans after transferring from UConn. First down, play action. Kim.
Oh! If that was an accurate pass, that could have been picked, and that's what I thought. I thought it was going to be accurate. Yeah, Brian, we do. Turnover. We're going to have to turn this into turnover city. We need something good on defense. We haven't had anything good on defense for a week and a quarter and a half. So 5.5 quarters, we haven't had anything good happen. No! God, thank God they can't block. Did you see the convoy he had? Come on, Phil, get pissy. You're going to have to start sending people. This quarterback is not the most accurate quarterback either. Make him make a freaking play. X had a shot at it, but X did the smart thing and was looking at the man and not the ball. All right, Hill. God, if only Joey was healthy. I mean, if they change the game plan like so much to where they don't do, like get the wide receivers involved like they were doing on the first drive, and they go extremely conservative, and then who cares if they win or lose? I still feel the same way about Kirk. If Kirk makes him go conservative with defense playing like this, playing off, like seriously, we're going to have to adjust to them now. Send blitzes. Do something. Make this quarterback throw the football. He can't play, Mike. That would ruin his future no matter what after this year. No, I know. I was just letting you know that no matter what after this year, I want Marco. Well, you guys know that. He's my quarterback crush. I've had a quarterback crush on Marco for like the last 2 years. Brian Suter could probably tell you. how long more than anybody. But I mean, I would love it. But the playbook, obviously, with Marco would be so small, but he would just be very accurate. So you'd have to pass protect and run the same stuff. Anybody believe that Deacon Hill is a giant Stanzi coming off the bench? Anybody? Anybody? Maybe Deacon Hill is just a giant Stanzi who plays better coming off the bench. Yeah, no Doughboys this year. That's for freaking sure. But yeah, Petrus could transfer after this year and go play somewhere else if you guys didn't know that. If his shoulder gets healed, he has that opportunity. Oh, Marco don't have experience on Hill. Marco just got on campus. He's a true freshman. And he's only been working with scout team. Like, they haven't been working with the playbook with him at all. So, like, he literally, I mean, who knows what he could actually run. Yeah, for real. You should put quarterback in there. That don't look good. Yes, quarterback-wise, I do love Marco. I mean, he might, Mike. I mean, you're right, Mike. He would be, I mean, I would love it if he stayed as a GA. Heck yeah. It just depends on if his shoulder, I mean, why risk getting hurt more? Because he's not going to play pro ball. So it just depends on how his shoulder heals and what he really feels in his heart. Okay, here we go. We're still in Brian's offense. They're letting Deacon do it. That's his third catch of the day. It's a lower body injury, everybody. Yeah, he can throw it. We got 8. Oh, nice play call. You got the tight end to the corner route. Yeah. Oh. He had 2 of them, but he had it. He made the decision I would have made. But yeah, he's got a receiver, but he has all, but he has to put it on him. If he can't make that throw, then he has to. Yeah. Now, I mean, taking it would have been a lot easier. Oh, see, I love this. Love this. They don't have anybody like Penn State to just get off the end. Why does he keep going to all? Why? 87 right there. Throw it for a first down, Deacon. X wants to be a hitter so bad. Oh, am I really? Like, how far? Because I'm up to date on mine. Am I 1 play, 2 plays? How far behind am I? Like, are you guys still at commercial? How far behind am I? Because I'm live on mine. Oh, I'm ahead of Utah. So Brian just has this super live action TV where he's like right up with everybody. So we're all different. Every one of us. 2 plays behind. That's like 40 seconds. Hmm. Oh, that looks painful for a big fella. I'm on YouTube TV too. So is Dean. We all are on YouTube TV for the most part. That's interesting. I mean, if we really are on most of us on like YouTube TV, then we're all on the internet. So Fubu, okay. Well, you're still using internet. This is feeling like I just got a message, but this is feeling like it could be the end of Kirk's tenure for sure. We need a 3-and-out. We got to get Hill back out there. We've had open receivers. Get him. Yeah. Oh, come on. Fisher. Man up. Good Lord. Yeah, he's beautiful. He was there, but then he let him get 3 yards. This is huge, guys. This is huge. We need this 3-and-out so we can get Hill back out there to get comfortable. Like, he's not going to get comfortable at all. And hopefully, no! Castro! Man, the slant is wide open again. If he gives up an easy slant, nope. Aha! Maybe it's the number 83. Their 83 can't catch either. Yeah. Logan Lee needs to make a play to make up for his dang offsides penalty. Okay. Another. Yeah, look at Jackson trying to punch the ball out. Jackson's like, take that. Like getting him in the ribs. I mean, we got to get to him. We got to do something. Send something up the middle. Oh, if you guys let him get a first. Oh, my God. Dean, it's only 6-3. Interception, baby. There, Dean. How do you like that? It's only 6-3 for crying out loud. Thank you, Cooper. Am I ahead of you now, Mike? Doughboys are back, baby. No, we're not getting blown out. Yes, he was in. Yes, he was in. You only need 1 foot in college. He was in. If they don't call that an interception, we might as well pack it up and head home because that was clearly a pick. He had the ball and he had his left leg inbound. That's all he needed. Yeah, we got to use it. Got my heart rate all up and crap. But this is what teams do against Iowa. I mean, think about it. They were moving the ball down the field with all this short crap, running the football. They just Iowa Stated that thing. They decided all of a sudden throw it to the end zone. That's how Iowa beat you. I mean, Michigan State just did what Iowa wants you to do, where Penn State didn't do that one time last week, not once. They just Iowa Stated it. The reason Iowa beats Iowa State every time since Campbell arrived is because of stuff like that. He'll run the ball all the way down the field and then do some stupid crap. He's had 2 NFL running backs, then they both averaged over 5 yards a carry in a game, to where in one game, Brock Purdy threw 4 picks while the running back was averaging 5 yards a carry. Fly sweep? Nope. Oh, he caught it. He is slower than molasses in December. Holy Toledo. Hill got destroyed and the other guy got hurt. That's how big Hill is. The guy who roughed Hill couldn't get up. Boom. Oh, I thought it was 27. It was, never mind, it's 97. I thought it was 27 that hit him. My bad. 27 got hurt. Yeah, he's the guy I thought hit him, but it was 97. They're still running that stupid pitch I talked to you guys about last week with everything tight. He has nowhere to go. For all, yes, catching it is the first step. Should we raise a band? It was a great play, though, by Hill. They blitzed. Play action again. Whoa! Look at all. All must have hurt us. He's pissed, baby. He's pissed. And he's got big old hog hands. You see those hands? The running backs are still hurt, but they're not in any rush to bring them back either. I would have been good with the play action pass on that one as well. That a baby, Casey. I can't wait to see it. Hey. And we're in the empty, so this is still Brian's offense. And he's face masked. Yeah. Eric All heard us talking shit. Yeah, Eric All heard us. Now he's pissed. This is Brian's offense. This is what Brian wants to do. Brian won the fight this week. But he spreads it out. That wasn't the play call that got it. I mean, the play call didn't do that. Eric All did that one. But having them spread out helps. I liked Deacon Hill on that drive. See, he was still moving, though, which I think is what the announcer's trying to say. He should have got his hips turned right away, and he would have got it all early, but we still did it. He's just slower molasses, though, isn't he? Right, Todd? I didn't mind Casey saying that. Just don't tell me there's an interception before there's an interception, because that will ruin the moment. Yes. Right, Brian? They need a 3-and-out right here to put Hill right back out there. Yes. I'm telling you what, I do like Hill. I mean, they can't. Obviously, he's worked a lot in the empty because he ran the empty last week and he looked good. If you guys remember the last few minutes of the fourth quarter, and then, or was that against Western Michigan? That might have been against Western Michigan. I can't remember, but the last time I saw Hill play, he looked good in the empty. Well, he's been in empty most of the time, so maybe Hill works mostly out of empty in practice, so these are the plays he knows. I don't care. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, yeah, he throws with confidence. I just wish he would throw it to the open guy. Like the drive before this, he kept throwing to the guy covered instead of the guy open. So he has that Brett Favre confidence that he can just put the ball in there with his cannon, but he's almost been picked twice. So he needs to get rid of that confidence and just take what the defense gives him. Absolutely. No more 10-plus play drives by the defense. Freaking shut them down. 3 and out and get the ball back. Do something. That hurt my left hand. You guys going to do something now? Going to get another turnover before they get all the way down the field? That was an 80-yard drive, guys. 15 of it was on a penalty. That was an 80-yard drive. Anybody got the Notre Dame score? So what was that? Yeah! Another third down, baby. That baby X. Come on. Oh, shoot. They got even the first down. Well, it's 2nd and long then. I didn't think he got 10 yards on the play. I thought he got 9. But now it's 2nd and long. No, Hill's not only targeting all. He's hit Vines twice as well. But Brown hasn't gotten shit. Here they come. Oh, Jackson, don't stop. Better be a holding. Thank you. But Jackson has to fight harder. 10-0 Notre Dame. Thanks, Mike. Oh, yeah. Craig got held. He spun him around. Woo! It's 3rd and long, but nope, it's 2nd and long. God, I just want this 3 and out so bad. Send somebody again, man. Put pressure on them. There's no hope, baby. 3rd and long. Let's go. Right, Mike? Let's go. Get the ball back with 2 minutes to go. Coach better call timeout. Because we don't get the ball at half. They do. He did use a timeout. Coach. I'm thinking Brian won a lot this week. Hell yeah. They better. If they just run this football, we better use that well, even if they complete it. He's just a big SOB, isn't he? Good Lord. He just looks like a big country folk. Yes. Yes, Brian, they are. Send somebody, Coach. Don't just sit back and let them throw some crap up. Oh, here they come. Hey, we got to save that timeout. That turned out to be perfect because we get to keep that timeout. And I'm hurting my hand so bad. He does, Mike. He looks like a football dude. He's a big SOB. Oh, okay, Todd. What did Casey retract? What happened? What I miss? Did something happen, Casey, that we don't want to know? I don't like that. Why is the clock still going? Casey, are you still there? Why did you delete? You scare me. It's like you told us something that you don't want us to know yet, like something that happened. Yeah, he's a little nervous right now. I don't understand it, Brian. Oh, okay, Casey. Thank you. I like this formation. But I don't like Regini, the one in motion. Oh, block! Hill's a good screen quarterback, though, because he's so big. Look at him. Hill wants to go. Just call timeout. This is what having Hill, because obviously Hill's not ready for this yet. Yeah, Deacon Hill read that perfect. He just threw a can. He threw it too hard. He just threw it too hard, but that was a great read. I like that. I like the way Hill reads a defense. I'm not gonna lie. Hill is looking like a Jesus. He has a cannon. I guarantee that almost knocked the wind out of him. Hey, who's got the depth chart? Hey, Dean, are you in here, Dean? If you are, look up and see what side of the depth chart Brown is on. Who's behind Vines on the depth chart? Because they need to put Brown out there. For real, Mike. He needs NFL receivers if he thinks he's going to throw it that hard. Holy good God. That was accurate, though. That sumbitch was right on the money. I'm starting to like how this is turning, though. They're starting to realize they can't block the front four. And we do keep blitzing. I mean, we're not going to right now. But I'm starting to like how this game is turning. For real, Mike. No, there's a lot of Division I football players that can't catch, Todd. That can't catch rocket balls. Division I mean, there's a lot of Division I receivers that can't catch that. There's not a lot of Marvin Harrisons who don't drop the ball. Brown is? Brown's got to know some of these plays by now. He only has to learn the receiver. It's not like the quarterback. He should know how to run some of these plays. Screen again, and we're all over. Look at Black. Look at Black's big butt. Look at that. You see how he read that screen? He was all over it. It was like he was man-to-man with the running back. Woo-hoo! It's Brown. Okay, Dean. Yeah, for real, Mike. There's a lot that can't catch a fastball. However, we need to find out if Brown can catch that fastball. Brown has skills, a lot of them. He just is struggling up here. But that was a simple slant route, or it might have been a climb route. Either way, it was a route that Brown can run. That was amazing. I love Black. He read that baby like he was man-to-man with the running back. Oh, I just want to see the offense again. We got to wait the whole halftime. If we give up anything here, get him. Oh, Evans. They have another timeout. The worst thing in the world was that they got that out of bounds. Now everything's open to set up a field goal. Do something, coach. Do not let them get a field goal. Send somebody. Perfect. They got to use their timeout. 57-yard field goal. You think they can kick a 57-yarder? That's what it is from here. Oh, here we go. This is where we can block it. This kick's got to be low. This could be blocked, guys. This could be blocked. What? He made this son of a bee? For real, Casey? You better be joshing me. I don't understand. Holy cow, Casey. All right, guys. Let's see. Or catch the ball, coach. It's like he doesn't want to talk bad about the receivers. That was a crazy kick, but we were nuts too because the special teams, there was nobody there to block it in the middle. Did you see how we had everybody spread out? The kick had to be low. That was a perfect chance to block it. Purdue kicks them, but Illinois sucks. Bad, guys. Illinois is bad. Oh, that's right, Dean. But I really hope we get more than a field goal because Hill is looking good. We just have to catch that damn ball. Right, Mike? Right? All right. Minnesota actually won a game. They beat Louisiana 35-24. Michigan pounded Nebraska, and it should have been a shutout, but they had their gap assignments on their backups wasn't there, and the freshman running back just sprinted up the middle of the field. Maryland kicks some butt. Maryland's looking good. Maryland's got Ohio State next week. Purdue 44-19 over Illinois. Seriously, what's going on with Illinois? I mean, I know their quarterback is awful compared to last year, but I mean, Rutgers, but they beat Wagner 52-3. Okay, guys, here you go. For all you defensive people who don't like to say anything bad about the defense, check this out. In the first half, and you can see Iowa didn't just continually go 3 and out, did they? Iowa only had the ball for 11 minutes, and they moved the ball. We had 135 yards of total offense. The defense ain't tired. Michigan State has 222 yards of total offense, and they've had the ball for 19 minutes. But we want to blame the offense all the time? I mean, Kim, who, let me look at, let's see what Kim's Screw that 58-yarder. Kim's completion percentage on the year is 56%. Today, he's 17 of 23. He is not that accurate of a quarterback, but against us, he is. Maybe in the second half will change. We won't play so far off. They almost have 100 yards rushing. And they have 128 passing. We have 125 yards passing. Oh, yeah, Purdue kicks him butt. Yeah, I don't think Cate's coming back, Brian. He's not. I told you, Brian, or I told everybody, I'm not sure if you were in here, but I did get a message that said, I mean, they do have to do tests. I can only say this because I'm not a paid employee or nothing from Iowa, so they can't do nothing to me. But I got a message that Cade's done for the year. It more than likely he's done for the year. They can't say nothing until he does his test, all that. But it's not good. Like Coach said at half, it's not good. To me, this would be the end of his career. Unless he comes back and has an amazing year next year somewhere else. Because right now, let's just picture this. I'm going to be positive right now, especially during this game. What if Hill just takes this job and runs with it the way Stanzi did? Right? If he might come back the same way Spencer Petras did and be a backup, but if he wants to play, he may have to move on if Hill runs away with this job. Hill has not looked bad at all. So, but that's his first game, right? Who knows what it's going to be like next week with Hill and beyond. But right now, the only thing bad about Hill is he throws it too hard. He's Nate Stanley in that damn ball. He can't throw it that hard. So that's to be honest with you, this is the perfect style quarterback that these guys like. But think about all the drop passes Stanley and Petras had. They both have cannons of arms. We don't have the receivers to catch passes like that throw that hard. Brown might be the one that can, and Seth Anderson might. Regini struggled with drop passes with Petras. He could catch Stanley's fastball. He didn't drop a lot his freshman year, but with Petras, Regini struggled, at least in the beginning. He figured him out last year. But it takes – this looks like Brett Favre, right? If you can just go back – I don't know if you can YouTube any of this, but there's so many stories about Brett Favre literally breaking receivers' fingers. Like, he had to have special receivers as well. They had to be able to catch his fastball or they couldn't play receiver for him. Like, if you get caught one time with your fingers in and not spread to catch the football, that's going to sting or it's going to break a finger. That's why Cade, they don't drop as many of Cade's balls is because they're nice, they're soft touch. But Deacon's going to have to learn to get it over somebody. I mean, he has. He's been playing since 2019. So, 1, 2, 3. This is his 5th year. So I guess he hasn't. He's not even in his 6th year. He was a freshman in 2019, and he led Iowa in catches as a true freshman. He might have been a redshirt freshman. So it may be 2018. I'm going off memory. I could be wrong. But I know for a fact he was a freshman at Iowa, and he led the team in catches. He had like 45 catches or something. 44, 45, somewhere in there, 46. He was their first down guy with Stanley. In 2019, because they didn't have any tight ends. Sam Laporta was a true freshman, if you guys remember. But they're going to have to catch a lot of his balls or he's going to have to learn how to throw that softer. There was no reason for him to throw that dart, right? The middle of the field is wide open. Just get it to him and let him run. Yeah. And that's how freaking Hill's throwing the football, just like Brett Favre. Oh, for real, Todd. But that's the thing is like when you what you guys were talking about, Hill's already almost thrown 2 because of his confidence. You don't want to have Brett Favre confidence because then you'll throw 100 interceptions, right? And he's already tried to throw that in, and he almost got picked twice today already. When he could have just took the short guy for the first down. Wow, look at Iowa State, guys. Oh, wow. The game was 21-20 with 6 minutes to go in the first half. So that last 6 minutes, Oklahoma scored 21 points. What the hell did Iowa State do? Here we go, Notre Dame, baby. I think they're going to beat USC, but I also thought they'd beat Ohio State. 10-0 at the half. I like it. I love their quarterback. I'm rooting for Notre Dame strictly because of Hartman, Sam Hartman. They just don't play defense. I mean, I don't understand. The SEC just does not play defense. It's just I can't stand not playing defense. I love the air raid, obviously, but I still can't stand not like when you can't play defense. Or you don't even try to play defense. Oh, they got deep. 49-40. Is that really fun to watch? I know some of you like that. But I don't know. It was like the championship game a year or the playoff game with Michigan TCU a year ago. Nobody was playing defense. It was really annoying. You call that offense when there's nobody around the freaking receivers? That's not offense. You would think, but if you think about it, Todd, most of the interceptions come on tips, right? Because they gets tipped up. Because they throw the ball so hard. Yeah, I like that, Mike. Because you got defense and offense. Yeah, Casey, that's crazy because I just saw the highlight and it said 21-20 Oklahoma with 6 minutes to go in the first half. And somehow it ends up 40-20 in 6 minutes. That Ray Davis did have a heck of a day today against Florida. Just pray we have defense coming out of the locker room. If we could just get a 3-and-out right away and get the ball right back to Hill in the offense. Hill seems to understand. They're not running a lot with Hill, right? But he seems to understand that empty set, and he's so big. Like, he can get the ball to anywhere. Like, Cade had so many balls knocked down at the line of scrimmage because he's only 6 foot, 6'1". Somebody told me that a week ago, I think, or 2 weeks when I asked about it. I believe he's only 6'1" or 6 foot. So, I mean, the empty could be really good for Hill just because he could sit there. And even if they blitz, he seems to be able to read a defense because he's been looking off his guys. It's halftime, guys. I got to go to the restroom, and I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. For real, Mike. Kinnick is by far my favorite nighttime stadium. Granted, I've never been to Penn State. That looks cool, too. Had to get some fuel. Who's this? What did she do? Especially by Kentucky, Todd. Let's hope nothing's going to be there, right? So many. Oh. Oh, that's right, Dean. Dean, which did you pick for? Oh, wait. Did you pick Illinois over Purdue, Dean? If you're still here, I don't even know if Dean's still here yet. For real, Mike. We only have 10 yards. Yeah, but let them shut down Iowa's run if Deacon can pick them up. That's why we've had so many open receivers. Imagine what the offense would look like if the receivers were catching the ball for Deacon. We're not going to have many rushing yards if they're just going to let Deacon pick them apart. She's a world champion disc. Oh, she looked like a discus thrower. She was stocky. Also, we have passed it twice as many times as we ran it. Yeah, that's what Brian wants. That was the big fight this week between Brian and Kirk. That's why, if any of you guys saw my message, I don't remember who all I sent it to. No, Michigan. I think Michigan. They're putting 9 guys in the box, guys. Like, do you remember even the announcer guy, the color guy, even circled how many people were in the box when Iowa was trying to run it on the first drive of the game? No, what they need to do is complete. Okay, so was it Paul and I? Did we pick Illinois? Oh, no, I know, Todd. I was just saying, yeah, that's what Brian wanted. That was what the pissing match was. He wants to spread the field, but Kirk wouldn't let him. What you're seeing tonight is, so far, the whole offensive game plan has been Brian, which means he got his way. I mean, we already have a 125-yard pass, and imagine what that would be if our receivers would freaking catch the dang ball. Yeah, that's what I thought, Dean, because we made fun of you for picking Purdue. Oh. Wonder why Paul doesn't want in here. Is Paul drunk again? Why won't Paul get in here with us? All right. 3 that I can remember, but Todd's probably more right. I can only remember 3, but it's not like I remember everything. I can remember 3 off the top of my head. And the last one was the biggest one. Hit Vines right in the damn hands. Can we get a 3 and out? Counter. Outside contained. Somebody. $27 outside. I mean, come on. Thank you for passing the ball. Why would you pass it when we just clearly we cannot stop the run yet? In the flat. What are we doing? Castro, baby. There we go. Hey, Dean, keep being negative. Every time you say that, we get a pick. That's 2 of them. That's 2 times you said something. And we got a pick. Yes. Let's go. That's what we needed. Wow. Yeah. Todd Foster's their fastest receiver. Both Washington and Moton. I want to see Washington as well. Love the play call. I love what we're doing, and Hill is accurate, guys. Right? Hill is accurate. That's the most important thing. Looks like Brown's up at the top. I like it. See, we're going to have to use the pass to set up the run. Hey, Mike, I don't care. He fumbled the ball. You can call him whatever you want now. You fumble the football, you lose all rights to being called what you want. Outside run! That a baby! See, I like Mouton. He can read the blocks. I love these two freshmen. Iowa's depth at running back is very good. Love that play call. Let's go. Take over the game, guys. Play action. They're just beating on Hill, man. 60 is Fetz. Fetters. Feth? What the hell is it? Rusty Feth? Something like that. Mike. Hey, one of you in here, or three of you in here hasn't hit the like button yet. Darn it. You can't. He holds the ball. He held the ball way too long on that one. Right. He held on to that ball forever. I mean, he had time in the pocket. Good Lord, he had time. You think we can get a 3 and out one time? Right? Yeah, I just took all my energy away. I had to take a couple swigs of the Mountain Dew. Shh, don't tell nobody. Yeah. He just sat there forever. You think this will wake the defense up at least? Well, right, Brian. Yeah. Definitely a big drive coming up, Mike. Outside contain. Huge third down, guys. Third and 10. This is gonna tell us about the game, guys. If they get this, then we know it's one of those games. Their speed, number 83. Hey, Higgins needs to stop worrying about the refs. They better blitz again, though. That blitz got there. Watch 34. Watch Higgins. It actually gave him a free run to the quarterback. Come on, guys. This is huge. A turnover here would be huge. No! God, we're just not. I mean, this is. God, it's hilarious. People trying to call you out on Facebook. What do you want to bet they go for it? What do you want to bet they go for this, guys? No way. Just like last week, if they jump. No way, it stopped. He hasn't moved. Yes, that's what we needed. That's what we needed right there. He shouldn't have even been close. He didn't even move. I mean, it wasn't even close. Look at Fisher. What the hell is Fisher doing? He's just right, Mike. I do love the adjustment on the quarterback sneaks, though. You see the adjustment putting that middle linebacker right there in the gap, or right over the center, and they have both the DTs in the A gap. No, he's way short. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, there's just no way. Right. Yeah, the helmet didn't even get the first down. Good job, 34. Now they got to do something. He's only thrown one pick, right? He hasn't thrown 2 picks, has he? Am I tripping? Yeah, he's only thrown 1 pick. It was a fumble. Play action. Play action, please. Okay, never mind. Keep running Moten. He knows what the hell he's doing. I don't care what we do. Let's get a touchdown. Moulton is finding the hole regardless. He's doing better than what Williams was doing. Yeah, that was good defense. They were all covered. I hope so, Todd. If Moulton keeps running like this, I hope so. Yeah, the freshman running back, Washington. This isn't on the O-line. Mike, that was not the O-line. Thank you. That was on the running back. Mike. Yeah, Todd, I would agree with that because Williams would know who to block. Because Washington can't be out there on that situation. That's where we miss Patterson the most. God damn it. So silly. The easy. He didn't even look the opposite way. He at least has to scan all of the rushers. My God. Just the O-line, Brian. Actually, the quarterback does. But I don't know if Hill knows that much. That's the bad part. Is both freshmen. I don't know if Hill's a freshman, but he's a freshman with Iowa, right? So that's actually the quarterback. Hill should have told him, watch this guy. But, I mean, I don't know how much Hill knows in that regards. But Washington should at least scan before he takes off. He's not out there just to block on the right side of the quarterback. Not that it mattered unless there was an open receiver, right? I don't know. But because we made the field goal, so it didn't hurt. It just took away a chance of picking up the first down. You see all those craters? That was such a cool shot of the moon. That stupid fumble. It'd be 13-9 right now, and Dean would be right on his prediction. Holy shit. Harris was even playing up on him. Just like Western Michigan all over again. Harris, somebody has to take the quarterback. We learned this against freaking Western Michigan. Dang. I don't get what we're doing this year. Reverse! Don't let go! Decline that penalty. Well, unless it's a 15-yarder maybe, but I decline this. Okay, Kirk, good job. Yeah, I said that before the game starts, Mike. I mean, I honestly think it should be. But who's going to write that $42 million check? One of you guys need to write that $42 million check. And then maybe they can give the coaching to Brian for the rest of the year, so there's no excuses on the offense. And then write out this year and then interview for coaches for next year, which I would kind of like to see Jay Norvell, but that's just me because I want Matt Mumme to be the OC. If we do change coaches, I do want to run the air raid. I want Matt Mumme to come with Jay Norvell. Stops the clock. Did you see Harris hold? Okay, this is a huge drive, guys. Huge. I don't know who that is, Mike. Where does he coach? I don't know who Jamie Chadwell is. He used to be Todd. Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about now. He's too gimmicky, though, for me. I think he would turn Iowa into Purdue, right? I think he would do exactly what's his name did to Purdue. He'd come in, score a lot of points, but he wouldn't care about the defense, so he'd give up a lot of points. That's my feeling on him, but I know who you're talking about now. No, I disagree with that, Dean. It's all about winning with Beth. She has literally said it. Like, even Brian's job is safe if Iowa wins, regardless how many points they score. But somebody's got to write that $42 million check, though, too. So. What a stupid play. We'll see, Brian. Washington's back out there. Does he know to block, or are we going to run the ball? I mean, why not just put Mouton back out there? He was doing great. Oh, here comes Williams. Maybe we're passing. Brown's out there. Regini, Brown, Williams, all. Vines didn't even run a route. Two weeks in a row, Torrey has hit a Hawkeye. It's so dumb. 55-49 for crying out loud. No, that was Brian. I agree with the third down play call. I mean, I think the announcer said it perfectly. You don't want a turnover down there. We need a big sack here, fellas. I agree, Mike. There's Mr. 58 freaking yarder. It is in a makeable range. A kid hit from. Why did X fall? Watch X. Oh, the ball was tipped. He was going for the pick. Oh, if he doesn't tip that. Oh. Yes! There's something positive. Yeah, he dove, Todd. He was going for the pick. It just looked weird live from the camera angle because you didn't see the deflection of the ball. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That just takes away that 58 yarder. So it's like he just made a normal one, and that 58 yarder didn't matter. Okay. Empty again. This has to be his best formation. Oh my God! What are we doing? We cannot talk smack about the receivers again. Who cares about Travis Kelce and whatever her name is? I don't know if LaBosse is even healthy enough. At least we didn't waste any clock on offense. I'm not sure the boss is healthy enough to play. Yes, they do, Mike. Yes, they do. Even the screen past the vines, guys, he threw it into the ground. So if Hill's not missing them, they're not catching them. Bergini has dropped 2 today. Then he threw a bounce pass to Vines. And then threw it in the God's country on 3rd down. We're definitely watching the end. We're at least watching the end of Brian's story. I feel it. Somebody will have to write a $42 million check to write a Kirk story. But it's definitely coming. The thing is, Brian hasn't called a bad game. I just don't understand.
Beautiful shots. Oh, that is incredible. The creator of the moon. You see, we know the Tonight Show's coming back. Matthew McConaughey, star of Interstellar. I think I understand his character now. Why he'd want to explore after I saw that. That's spectacular stuff. Second down and 7 to start the 4th quarter. For this Michigan State offense, Jalen Berger in the game. Nate Cardinal get blown. He's up to 100 yards on the ground for the Spartans. Tim feels immediate pressure, just lets it fly, and he does get a completion of 2 yards for Foster.
A really nice job by Foster getting that foot down. Had to go airborne to make the catch. So long throw for Noah Kim to the sideline, and Foster did a great job getting 1 foot down.
It sets up 3rd down and 5. This Iowa defense, for so many years, has been so disciplined, has not allowed explosive plays. And tonight, the 2 takeaways on Kim. And they come up with another big momentum shifter to start this 4th quarter.
No. Okay. Now let's do something.
Defense continues to do its job. Offense playing without their starting quarterback for Iowa, Cade McNamara. And Deacon Hill, the transfer, coming over by way initially of Santa Barbara and then through Wisconsin, has a lot on his shoulders right now for this Iowa offense that once again has looked anemic at times tonight.
Well, you know what? Let's put a little bit of the pressure on the offensive line of Iowa. They've got to step up.
At the offense,
Yes, it dies at the 5. Second of the day that Eckley has pinned him deep with a Conor McGregor celebration of boot. Eckley said, Tory Taylor is good. Yeah, he's great. But hey, I can do this thing too. And these two guys have both been outstanding today in a defensive low-scoring game where field position is at a premium for the second time. He pins his Iowa offense back inside the 5-yard line.
That was a 67-yard punt from Eckley. And now Deacon Hill and this Iowa offense has been struggling as is. He's going to have to go 95 yards to find a way to either tie or take the lead in this game. They've got all 3 tight ends, and they've got
Can we get a big play? Can we get a 60-yard play?
Brown in motion. Play action. Hill. He's got a lot of time. Lets the play develop and just dumps it down. And gains 1 for a string up.
Michigan State just great discipline on the defense. There's a 3-man route.
Apparently, Brown can't get open.
It's an incomplete pass, so 2nd and 10.
Michigan State just all over those routes. Scotty Hazelton has to be really happy with the way his defense is
I mean, they've been trying to go deep to Brown, and he just apparently can't get open.
No running room. Bolton is swallowed up and gains 2. Simeon Barrow adds to his tally. Malik Spencer has been active from the secondary. And this Michigan State defense, they deserve a lot of credit for the way they played tonight.
And they've got a lot of guys out. I mean, they're playing on a very thin defensive roster. Last week they were missing a couple starters, missing those same guys tonight, and plus a couple more. So a valiant effort by this Spartan defense.
Kobe Windman will out for the season. Bangman out. Brantley out. Jackson out. Butler. Here's 3rd and 8. Hill has to get out of the end zone. Gets rid of it just in time.
Pass interference, yeah! I'll take the bailout. Jesus, he's wide open. God, Hill, that ball should have been gone. This is that. I mean, Hill's got to have that ball. Did you see how wide open Anderson was? Oh, completely missed his block. Got him. Get the ball to Anderson. Let's go. He can catch. Let's go. Do it again. That's the start. Let's catch it with our hands. I think Brian Suter said it earlier. Number 1 is freaking catch it with your hands. Let's go, baby. Keep this going. Cut back. Yeah, just stay in the freaking shotgun. 3 wide receivers, tight end, and a running back. Right there. See, the ball should have been drilled short. That ball should have been out earlier. Should have been a line drive, right? They were in cover 2, so it should have been right between the corner and safety. Okay, here they come. You don't have all day, Hill. Oh my God, who was that? Brown, his first catch. I don't want to hear anything about the receivers the rest of the goddamn year. What the hell? So Seth Anderson and Regini, the only two. Well, Regini has dropped 2 already. So Seth Anderson's the only one that can catch this damn ball. But we're going to. Maybe there's a reason we don't throw the receivers. We probably have more than 4 drops, Mike. That's just. Sometimes they go gentle on drops. They may not even, like a shortstop, sometimes they don't give them an error for something that we think it probably should be an error. They probably didn't count that rifle a drop, that Vines dropped the last drive of the first half. They probably didn't count that as a drop because it was thrown too hard. I mean, this is ridiculous. Hill's playing his ass off, isn't he? Yeah, he's had some bad balls, but this is his first game action. Holy shnikes. Our receivers are getting wide open. But we can't catch. Why are they even on the field? They can't. Put the walk-ons out there. I want to see the walk-ons. Get Wedgen out there, see if he can catch. Hell, we don't know. We just got to sneak out a victory here. And maybe what were they doing in practice? Hill got almost all the practice when Cade was hurt. That's a part of the reason why Hill is this ready, right? Because he's got it. But what were they doing in practice? Are they dropping this ball? Is this what Brian sees? And he's like, hell, we can't throw to receivers anyway. Get it to Seth Anderson. He can freaking catch. Man, I wish I was smart enough. I want that program where you can draw. I want to do the old John Madden. I just want to start circling stuff. Well, we could do this, but we can't catch the ball. So what's the point in doing this or this? Ugh. This is sad. 10-13. Okay, the crowd. This is where the crowd can take over. Remember the Penn State game in 2021? Right here, the crowd can take over. They got to be loud. Do whatever they can to help us win this damn game. Higgins is a coach on the field. Higgins knows. Come on, Higgins. Do something, buddy. I don't like. Okay, it's going to be flared out. Nope, it's going to be a run. Watch throw the flat. No! Oh, twice in a row. They should know that's coming when he comes in motion. That's 2 plays in a row they did this motion. The last time they ran the ball. But when they do this, they have to see this crap. They're doing it right in front of you, doing the same stuff. Outside contain, Evans. That was our chance to really make their punter have to punt from their own end zone. Yes! Okay, we got to play with that same intensity right there. Same intensity on that, what you did on second down. Don't let them run the ball. They've already picked up a 3rd and 15, or they got 14, I guess, right? Because we stopped them on 4th down. They have to shut them down right here. Get there. Get there. Yes. Stops the clock. That was perfect. But their punter is good. Cooper has to get deep enough because he's been destroying the ball. Get back there so the ball can't go over your head. He has, what, maybe he's caught 2 punts? Come on, Coop. Do something, buddy. You got to make up for this. Come on, Coop. Read the ball while it's in the air. Oh, that looked like a shank. Yeah! Here we go, baby! Come on! At what? What yard line? What yard line? I missed it. Come on, Hill, baby. Do something. Come on. Did anybody hear? Iowa ball at the 39. Okay. So they still got some work to do. They got to get 1 first down. Right. Okay. Yeah, let's get a field goal at least. But we need to get around the 30-yard line for it to be a good field goal opportunity. Like a simple one for him. Good God, guys. I mean, come on. Receivers catch the gosh darn. I mean, we should just literally just single out Seth Anderson. Let's just work him in those spots. Run plays for him. He doesn't have a drop, so let's see if he drops the ball. Brown has a drop. All had 2. Wait a minute. Whoever said only 4 drops is right. All has 2 drops. Reganey has 2 drops. Brown has a drop. Vines has 2 drops. So, yeah, that 4 drops was way off. Way off. No, they make the I think it was Paul that said on our podcast one time that they make the passing game hard, and they do. They make it way too hard. What is this? Who is that? Like, what are we doing there? Oh, it was the NBC stat. Yeah, they're way off. I just rattled off 6 drops right there. He really is good in the empty. Cut back. There you go. 56. Who are you blocking? He was like a shield, but he didn't block anybody. Watch 56. What the hell you doing, 50s? Just go find a white jersey and hit him. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they're going to blame Brian. Brian didn't drop the ball. Brian's done very well this game. Brian has called a very good game. Hey, give it to Brown. Nope. Oh, Jesus. If he doesn't fall down, he might still be running. I thought he got tripped. I thought he was going to fall down. Four down territory. They got to kick a field goal. They don't need a touchdown. Quarterback sneak with Deacon. Quarterback sneak this bitch. Hell yeah. The quarterback sneak is back, baby. No shot. All right, back and empty. Oh, who's hurt? What could happen on a quarterback sneak? A lot. Hell yeah, but I'd bring the air raid. Kirk would struggle with what I want to do on offense, Todd. But to your point, I am looking at coaching again next year, no matter if I'm healthy or not. If I'm still around, I want to be I want to be coaching next year. I don't want to do another year without coaching. So I will be looking to be coaching next year at a high school. Quarterbacks coach. I would love it if I get an OC job, but I'd have to find somebody or a job where there's an OC open. But I want to be the quarterback coach for a high school team next year for sure. But I would bring the air raid, Todd. Right, Mike? Yeah, he called a good game against Iowa. The only game that so far this year that I really disagreed with Brian was the Penn State game because he hung his linemen out to dry. Like his linemen had no shot. Like literally had no shot against Penn State. But all the other games, in this game, just like this one, I think Brian struggles to know how to block fast defensive ends and outside linebackers. Because like games like this with Michigan State, they don't have Penn State's defensive ends or outside linebackers, right? So the offensive line is actually doing pretty good today. They're not run blocking very well, but that's because Michigan State is playing man and they're having the box is full. So I mean, yeah, but that's in Des Moines. That's in Des Moines, Todd. But you're a Dowling guy. You're a Catholic. Or was he your coach? Like, did you go to Dowling? Like, I mean, obviously, I know Dowling and I know Valley. Like, I've been to games over there, but as I love high school football, but I don't know like Tom Wilson, and I don't know like when you played, Todd. Like, did you go to Dowling? No, I played English Valley. Oh, okay. So he moved on to Dowling. Okay. Vines, drop number 3. Hill did everything perfect. 6th. Well, they're starting to add them. They still have more than that, but that's insane. Thank you. Huh. Right. This means they want commercials. Let's see if we go to a commercial break for this easy review. Oh, it's NBC. It's not Fox. If this was Fox, we'd be going to a commercial break. Yeah, Todd, you're right. On the right behind him. If he just looked at the other guy, right behind him, Anderson was coming in too. You're right, Todd. Thank God. Screen pass. Screen pass to Williams. He's really good in the screen game. Screen pass, please. Don't do anything that we lose out on this field goal. Because all we need to do is win this one and let Hill get a full weeks of practice. He looks good. I'm not going to lie. Receivers don't, but he does. Please be a screen. Shovel pass. Nope. Draw. Oh! I do like that play call. Quarterback sneak. Line up, run the quarterback sneak. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I know some of you are ahead of me, but what do you guys think? If you haven't seen this play yet, quarterback sneak? Would you go for a quarterback sneak? I say quarterback sneak with Hill. Yes, I want the sneak, Brian. With Hill, 260 pounds? Like, this is back to the Nate Stanley days on the quarterback sneak. Quarterback sneak, Kirk. Come on, baby. Go for it. Give us the old days, Kirk. Quarterback sneak. Quarterback sneak. Let's go. Don't do anything but a quarterback sneak, though. Don't get all crazy here. We're going to kick a field goal, aren't we? Yep, we're going to kick a field goal. This is how they lost the bowl game at Kentucky, if you remember, or against Kentucky in 2021. Oh, God. I didn't see. Did anybody see what it was? Was it 4th and 1? Did we kick a field goal on 4th and 1? Because I never showed up on my screen what it was. This is driving me nuts. 4th and 1. You know, but I mean, we've won how many games by playing this way as well? So the defense has to do what they do. Yeah, I wasn't either, Todd. I don't know if you saw my face live, but I bet I got ugly for a second because it didn't look like it was going to be good for a second. It just kept going to the right. Yeah, I would have gone for it. Well, I already said that, yeah. So Dean would have, and Brian said he would have. Okay, Casey. I put my faith in you, Casey. Defense will win it for us. Let's go. Oh, replay? Yeah, Mike. I mean, when you got a 260-pound quarterback, at minimum, go up there and try it. And if you don't like the look that they come out in, then call timeout. I love the call on 3rd down. The fact that the 3rd down went that way, I had assumed they did that because they knew they might go for it on 4th down. I mean, the only reason I would have went for it is because it was Hill, right? If it was Cade, maybe not. Hill is freaking 6'5", 250 freaking pounds. Yeah. For real, guys. For real. I mean, yeah, I get it. I understand what his thinking process is. But the defense this year scares me, so he has to start thinking a little bit differently. Come on. Come on, D. Please kick it through the end zone. Thank you. Okay. That's what Podolak said. Podolak said, how about the defense scores? Heck yeah. It's it starts with an H. He's a tight end. They moved him at fullback this year. He's number 86, 88. He's number 88. Starts with an H. I can't remember for whatever reason. Okay, the pressure's on him now. Let's see how he handles the pressure of a game's tied, 5 minutes to go. This is extra pressure on the quarterback, so let's see how he does. I don't like that. No. Who was that on? Was that Coop? Cooper is playing afraid. It's like Cooper's playing to Cooper's going to go pro. Like he's playing to not get hurt. There's the line or the crowd. Oh, Casey already told us. Come on, get the crowd going again. Another false start. Here we go. Let's get 3 in a row again. Oh yeah, I love when Iowa does that. That's kind of shady a little bit. The way Iowa shifts their defensive line to cause a false start. But I like it. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Send him. Don't let him just sit there. Make him throw a pass under pressure. Yeah, it's starting to get up here, guys. This is good for Iowa. It's starting to get up here. This could be like a 2008 type season, right? It was who said throw everything out at the wall because oh yeah. Hey Brian, hopefully that 2008 year was great once they figured out who they wanted quarterback. Poor Cade. Did you see Cade on the sidelines? Poor Cade. Yes, keep it going. I don't care if you're talking to the camera, whatever. Just get loud. Get loud. Come on, guys. This is huge. Again! There's another one! Hell yeah! Let's go, baby! That's Kinnick. Did he say it again? Or is that still you? Oh, I thought Casey said false start. Kate seems like that. Right? Kate, I'm sure he's a great guy. I heard he was a great guy, but it's the shift by the lineman. It's just messing with them. Oh, that's so shady, but I love it. All right. If they get this, so help me God. He's got all day. That was good by DeJean was all over him. The quarterback had to throw it up and over because of DeJean. That's picked. Come on, baby. Shank another one. Or Coop. Actually grab this one. Do not let this son of a bee roll. Oh, here we go, baby. It's all you, DeJean. Oh, come on! House that! House it! There it is, baby! Woo! Oh, that's great! That's what was needed. God dang it. I'm trying to do something. I'm so dumb.
A mild to moderate eczema treatment that helps clear
Nobody
skin
has
without
eczema.
pills.
Go for two, coach. That a baby, DeJean. This move right here was the best. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, everybody. Hell yeah. There's so many people mad right now, guys. Let's make some noise in the chat. Hey, Casey, did you say it or did Podolak say it? I didn't even see that, Casey. You didn't spoil it for me, man. I saw it. I was so excited. Okay. There's so many people mad right now. Iowa fans that they wanted Iowa to lose. I'm getting, you won't believe this. People are like FML, which they're like messaging me because they want Iowa to lose, so we get rid of the coaches because they want Iowa to lose. Mike, their FML is F my life, right? That's yeah. There's a bunch of other ones. Let's see. Come on, D. Oh! He fumbled! He fumbled, baby! Woo! Hell, anyway, I got some hate. I don't care. Woo! Hell yeah! That was a huge hit, baby. Was it Herkett that hit him? Or was it? Oh, no, it was Schulte. Never mind, it was everybody. Never mind, it was everybody. Now, I don't care if Kirk goes Kirk because there's only 3 minutes left. I don't care about no 25 points. I could care less. I just want Iowa to win and start over next week with Hill. Oh, that's fine, Casey. Mike, I mean, it'd be nice that for a running back to bust loose and score. I agree there. But I don't want to risk this with Hill at quarterback. You never know. There's no reason. This is the time to go Kirk football, right? They're giving Higgins all the credit, but Schulte was there, Higgins was there, and Cooper was there. I think Cooper was the corner that was there. I agree, Dean. I don't care if we run it 3 straight times and kick the field goal and win 26-16, whatever. Just take care of the football. I don't care if we do 3 quarterback sneaks. I really don't. Because losing Cade, I mean, having a week for everybody to know Hill's a starter. Hopefully the receivers catch up to Hill as far as the ball, but okay. They trust Williams. I like it. They're trusting Williams. He's got both hands on the ball. Look at Kirk. Kirk is like a math whiz. He's always studying the clock. Kirk's always studying that clock. I say you catch tennis balls. Tennis balls is one of my wide receiver drills. Throw the tennis balls off of like the wall. Really fast, right? So it's like quick reflexes, so you can see the ball. It's not the same as catching the football, but you get used to the speed. So you just get there and keep throwing like 2 tennis balls. So you have one of them, you catch them, boom, boom. That's a wide receiver drill that I love that I got from Mike Leach. I did not invent that. That was one of his that I love. And it worked for him. He always had receivers that could catch the ball. But it's a quick mechanic drill. Well, we don't want any broken fingers, Mike. Now we're blocking on run plays. What's the difference now? All of a sudden, they can't stop Iowa from running the football. I mean, this is perfect. This is how you end a game. Just run the football. Don't do anything stupid. You're really going to do a test? Is anybody else getting a stupid test? Brian. I mean, they got Purdue next week. They could beat Purdue too, right? This schedule is the reason why we have them, at least 10 wins. Most of us had them with at least 10 wins is because of the schedule, right? So, yeah, next week could just be another victory. Wisconsin's the only one that I really, and seeing how good Hill could be, never know, could stay the same. But if receivers catch the ball, this game's not close, right? Oh, yeah, Todd, good call. I forgot about that. He got hurt. Good call, Todd. Look at that. That's awful because of drop passes. Just let it go down. Take the delay of game. Take the delay of game and kick the field goal. You don't need to take a timeout. The angle will be easier if you back up 5 yards. Oh, well, he did what you said, Brian. I would have took the delay game. That's 1 extra second. Backed him up 5 yards and an easier angle. That's the way I look at it. The angle is just different when you're this close. Come on, Drew. He keeps pushing it right. Well, we back it up 5 yards anyway. Hopefully straightens us out a little bit, though. He keeps kicking it right. That one that we weren't sure that it was good. Got that straightened out. Victory, baby. Okay. Let's see. How many had that practice one? Game over for sure. Okay. How many drop passes does anybody? What do we have? What do we think? Like 8? Iowa always has cocky kickers. So he was 11, at least 10 drop. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm not going to lie. So I'll say 8 drops. It's probably 10. Deacon would have been 11 for 25 pass or 8. He'd been 19 to 25 passing without the 8 drops. 10 drops, that's 21 out of 25 passing. He's 11 out of 25 passing with all the drops. Good God. Right? Who would think Wisconsin's quarterback from last year would be starting games for Florida? You get it. Oh, that would have been cool. I mean, they really need to get working, on the machine. I think Todd brought up the machine. Receivers need to be working on it. If they probably don't do the same drills Mike Leach does. Like, I was talking about the tennis balls off the wall. But they got to do some drills to get these wide receivers to see things quick. Oh, X. X got there just in time. I mean, Hill had a good game regardless, right, guys? I mean, this defense, man. I think this defense wants to be on the field all the damn time. Harris's first pick since he's been back. I picked 31 to 10. I was short 5 and heavy 6. We just didn't get there the same way I thought we'd get there. Now we get to start over next week. Todd, are you from the Renaissance era? You from the gladiators age? All right, guys. That was fun again. Next week will be Purdue. That's going to be a big one. It's going to be on Peacock, though. I work next week, but maybe. All right, Todd, that sucks. But, anybody who shows up next week, I guess I'll see him then. Thanks. Have a good night, guys, and go Hawks.